All right, you guys, we are back. I'm going to go ahead and share the Zoom. Go ahead and pin that. Then I just need to send out these mass emails and we'll go ahead and get today started, guys. Today is going to be a great call for sure. As usual, you guys already know we always have great calls. Everybody gets better. Everybody learns. And that's the key with business. Every day you got to learn. Learn new tips, learn new tricks. Everybody go ahead and hop on these calls. Give everybody an opportunity to hop on the call. Rashad Hunter, yeah, you can ask questions on here. If you don't want to hop on the Zoom, you can definitely ask questions on the YouTube chat. What's your question, man? What's up, Matthew? You got Matthew, Stanley.
How you doing?
Good, man.
That's good.
Christian, Pamela. Okay, Eric Cooper in the YouTube chat. What's up, Eric? Purchased a course a week ago and we'll reach out soon. Okay. All right. Hopefully you're taking action, learning, getting after it. Okay.
I don't know if you've been in a job where
somebody's
they
talking.
did that kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Where they like, or every birthday, all the employees.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it's a couple jobs do it. Some jobs have something going on for it.
No, but yeah. But I'm saying, like, you know, I mean, it's nice. You're like, oh yeah, but you know, I'm talking about like it's kind of. I guess it's different when it's a big department. It's like a.
Oh, I think Christian, I just put you on mute. I thought somebody was asking a question. I think you're having a conversation right now. Somebody said, is there any way I can purchase contracts from you? If you want, well, you know, those contracts alone from an attorney is going to cost you thousands. So the fact that I have it in the course is a couple hundred, you know, you might as well just get the course. If I was to charge for the contracts, it would, you know, be the same price as the course. In the contracts, you got the agreement form, limited power of attorney, the response funds payable, which is gonna, you know, be a proper literature so the county can direct payment to it however you want it. You're gonna have the assignment of interest. You got that in there. You got some, you know, initiation emails. You want to send out introductory emails rather. Hey, Matthew, on the deal that you're working on now, how did that call go?
The one in Florida? The one that I reached out to you on the email?
Yeah, how'd it go when you called them? You want to share with everybody how that call went?
Yeah, so like when I first called them, it was really easy, man. Honestly, she was it was the first number was the correct number, and then so I explained to her, and I was trying to slow down because I just felt the conversation was going really fast. And I was trying to explain to her, like, hey, do you have any questions for me? I know this is random that you're receiving the call, and you know, I want to show you legitimacy and being able to have comfort that to follow through, you know. And she was easy going. Got the paperwork shipped out to her. It took maybe like a couple of days because of the weekend. I don't know if she had something going on. And then I got a notary out there to get to sign it. Did a little Zoom call, and then I just got the paperwork today, just right now. But like I was explaining to you, I called the clerk of courts, and they were telling me that the bank already had claimed some type of money. So I'm gonna just still submit it and see what we could get from there.
Exactly, because maybe the bank didn't, you know, recover everything that was there. you know, you still might have a claim, but it's good that you're sticking to the process, you're making the calls, you're doing it. When it comes to finding that lead, how did you find that lead?
So lately what I do is like on Google, there's a little thing on the search says tools, and then I put the date range from within a month, and I just put tax deed auction date, and then whatever pops up, I just start searching like for the excess funds list, and then if that doesn't pop up, then I just research excess funds list, and then keep the date within the past.
Keywords on Google.
Yeah. And then sometimes Google gives me like my local area, so I use a different search browser, like Go, so it could give me like a broader area to search.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, man. That's a gem right there for anybody who's watching this and you're struggling to find leads, which shouldn't be an issue at all. There's a gem right there. You know, you have to look up those keywords. You know, on Google, you can use different search engines, but you know, leads are out there for sure.
And I noticed if you do on Google, like put the first letter in with parentheses, ending with the last letter with parentheses, it narrows down your search. So like if you put excess funds in parentheses and you just search it up, it should narrow down exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, good. That's some gems. All right, awesome. All right. What that is. Okay, Eric Cooper on the YouTube said, "Is excess elite worth it, Eric? I'm working in Florida right now. I have gotten a deal, but are the leads they provide? Shout out to everyone or exclusive." So excess elite is definitely worth it, especially if you want to, you know, knock down your research time. You're gonna get information on how these counties, you know, provide their auction results. You're going to get, you know, if they have their own excess proceeds link already available, a list together, and then you'll get fully skip trace leads. Now, the leads that are skip trace, of course, is not just exclusive to you. You can't just buy a service and then boom, you're the only one with the leads. Other people who have that service will be making calls, and you know, these leads are out there for free anyway. So everybody can contact anybody. You shouldn't be worried about things like that. So it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Is how I scale my business and, you know, operate that I do. Taz said, "Hey man, I'm not a US citizen. I was able to get a US number though. Do you think I'm able to do this business?" Yes, you absolutely can do this business. You just have to set your business up with somebody in America. So, you know, your bank account, your LLC, all of that stuff, somebody who's a US citizen has to do it. You personally making calls, operating the business, you can do that as somebody who's not a US citizen. So you can definitely do that. We got some more people joining the chat.
Hey Eric, quick question for you.
Go ahead.
When you submit the application and you mail it in, usually what do you put when it's attention to?
Tax deed department or clerk of courts. So it all depends on you know, who takes care of it. Sometimes like if there's sheriff sales, you'd have to direct it towards there. You just have to see how that county, you know, what division of the courts handle that.
Okay.
You said you were emailing the clerk of court, right?
Yeah, I called them.
So yeah, you can put that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And what I can't remember, that was in Florida, right?
Yeah, that one was in.
Yeah, tax deed department. Yep. Just say attention tax deed department.
Okay, cool.
Good. All right, you guys. So today is day 26. Once again, thank you everybody for taking time out of your day to learn, get better. We'll go ahead and get into the motivational tip of the day. So, you know, if you're not hype about what you're doing in life and you can see just a life that you want to live, you're simply not having visions to actually live. Like, if you think about it, if you're not excited about the life that you have, you're just surviving. Every day you're just surviving. If you guys want to live, you want to feel alive, you have to dream about things that are going to make you feel that way. So if that's operating your own business or just achieving a certain amount of success, you can do that. You just have to be focused on doing that and actually envision it. So it all starts with your mindset and how you interpret yourself. I always say you can't outperform your own self-image. So if you don't see yourself being successful, you can't outperform that. You'll never be successful. So, just envision yourself doing whatever it is you want to do. You can do it. Be hype about life, hype about achieving success, everything like that. All right. Now, today we're going to talk about how anybody can essentially learn and become a pro in surplus funds. There's going to be, steps to this, and that's what we're going to discuss today. But before I get into that, does anybody have any questions, or have they been making calls and ran into any kind of hurdles? No, nobody? Okay, good. All right. So the steps to an individual learning and becoming a pro in surplus funds is first identifying who the pro is in surplus funds. So I always tell you guys, the ones who get deals are professional, knowledgeable, and experts. So you have to break that down. Somebody who's professional, what do? They communicate in a certain manner that sounds professional. So this is when you're communicating to people on the phone, how you're talking to them, what you're saying to them, the type of tone that you have. That's professional. That's being professional. Also, what comes with being professional is having a business, a legitimate business. You have your LLC set up. You have your bank account set up. You have a profession. You actually have a business that you are operating. Next, we have knowledgeable. So how do you become knowledgeable? You learn the surplus funds business. You learn the steps that it takes to do it. You fully understand what occurs after a foreclosure, how excess proceeds come about. You have knowledge on all of this. You're able to communicate with claimants and provide this knowledge to them and let them know and inform them. Then we get into an expert. So that's the next level. Not only do you just, know about surplus funds, but you know the complete ins and outs. You know about liens, you know about probate, deceased situations. You literally know all the channels it takes to get a successful claim. And not only can you thoroughly explain this to the previous owner, but you can scale and automate your business and have other people being professional, knowledgeable, and an expert as well. So if you can get those three things down, if that's something that you can envision yourself, being professional, being knowledgeable, being an expert, then you will be a pro in surplus funds, but you have to take the time to achieve those three things. Does anybody have any questions when it comes to those three things to become a pro? No questions, or is everybody muted? James, you said something? Name popped up.
Yeah, everything you said is true. In doing this, some of us sometimes feel like we're not good at certain things, but practice actually makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Just don't stop.
Yeah, and that was actually going to lead me to, the next topic is how you can learn. So, if you're not good at something, you have to keep doing it. Like James said, this is repetition. So, and it comes to repetition primarily in the areas where you may not be good at. So if that is cold calling, a lot of individuals that are watching this call today are not making 50 calls a day, or even 10 calls a day. You're not doing what it takes to be successful because maybe you're fearful on the phone. Maybe you don't know how to properly explain to somebody how they're owed surplus funds. Maybe you're not able to sound professional on the phone. So the way to get good at that is repetition. So when we do this Facebook group and we have these weekly calls, it's going to be good for you to come on these calls and do mock calls and practice. And you guys ask questions on, what areas you're struggling in. And then we practice that. And even those who are good, it's always good to have repetition and work on your call script. You know, even I still hop on the phone and will talk to somebody, do a call script, a mock call, rather not a call script, a mock call. I still do that. So it's all about repetition, you know, to become a pro, to become successful. All right, so we had somebody in the YouTube say, I was thinking of buying the $50 course. Does it include contracts and how to fill them, or do we figure that out on our own? So the $50 course is just for unclaimed state funds, and it does come with contracts, but that's unclaimed state funds. You have to know the difference between unclaimed state funds and surplus funds. Surplus funds is tax overages, mortgage foreclosures. Unclaimed state funds is exactly what the title is. It's unclaimed money held at the state level. So, you know, if you're interested in assisting people with unclaimed state funds, get that course. If you're interested in both doing tax overages, mortgage foreclosures, and state funds, get the full course, because then you'll get everything. You'll get everything. Okay, let's see. All right, you guys. So if, I mean, nobody has any questions, that's my gym today. You know, be professional, be knowledgeable, be an expert. You're going to start closing more deals. Huge shout out to Curtis. I know I've been shouting him out a lot lately, but today got back a signed statement, got the attorney on board. Everything's ready to go. So the claim's about to be filed, and we'll keep you guys updated on that one. If anybody has any questions, you can ask now. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 27. We're almost done, and then the Facebook group will be live, and you know, everybody can grow. Wait a second, I think it says Ali raised your hand. Yeah, so you don't even have to raise your hand. You can just hop on and talk.
Okay, well, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have any questions, but I actually just finished your entire course, which was amazing. Started on my website and everything. So I know the whole steps for everything, but you know, I really want to get really knowledgeable with this so I can go off on my own. To gain experience, I know that you said that you have like your own company and that you like let people find leads for you and then send it to you, and then you kind of do all the paperwork and stuff like that just to like.
So it doesn't work exactly like that, but you're not finding leads and giving them to me.
Right,
You're gonna have leads and you're gonna call the leads. And then after you get somebody that's ready to go, boom, now we close the deal. So, you know, when it comes to finding leads, that's not an issue. You're gonna be given leads to call. You just have to be ready to make calls.
Okay, so basically what I'd be doing is just finding the leads, calling them, getting the people on board with it, and then reaching out to you after that.
Exactly. You know, if we need an attorney, we'll get an attorney. We'll set up, you know, whatever's necessary to get the deal closed. You know, I'll cover all costs associated with notaries, with sending documents, literally the whole business. So, you know, your end of the partnership is you're contacting claimants. My end is I'm preparing emails, I'm preparing documents, I'm getting the attorneys, I'm filing the claim, I'm closing the deal if necessary. If I need to step in as a, you know, a superior, sometimes people need to talk to the manager before they're fully convinced and want to move forward. You know, that's what I do with a lot of my partners. So that's pretty much how it works.
Right. Yeah, I definitely want to follow in your lead and do that and like independently eventually. But since I'm
for sure.
I want to follow your lead, and I will email you about that and hopefully connect with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you went through the course and you're ready to go, that's awesome. You'll get these leads. You can start making calls tomorrow. We'll just do a mock call, and we'll just make sure that you sound professional, knowledgeable, like an expert. I'll train you, get you right for that, and then you know it's off to the races. You'll be based off of production, you know. So if you're making calls, getting deals, you're gonna get paid.
Right. Well, I very much appreciate your help. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you about that.
Okay, thank you. Somebody in the comment section, if you can help it at all, don't let money be an issue. The course is 100% worth it, and the course comes along with these sessions and will help you be set up for success. Yeah, thank you. And, you know, especially when the Facebook group goes live, I mean, we now have the whole community to help each other. So definitely get the course. It's honestly the lowest price to learn this business compared to anybody else in this industry. And then, you know, what comes along with the course, having the community, having partnership opportunities, things like that is, you know, nobody else is really doing that. Myra Achoe said, hello, everyone. Any website suggestions? I'm not sure what you mean by website suggestions. You know, if you're trying to create your own website, I recommend using Wix. If you're looking for websites to find leads, you know, start with Google, start Googling stuff. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for